It's time to give, give, give. Let's welcome Brandon Kenny with the American Red Cross, who's here to share more on our next blood drive. Good to have you back.
Thank you.
The need is always great, but summertime more so.
Absolutely, yeah. The need is always constant, but especially as we come up to those summer months, we have a lot more people out on the roads, less likely to donate, and more blood coming off the shelves, and it's being replenished. So we desperately try to make sure that we have some strong blood drives heading into summer to make sure that we don't have any kind of shortage coming up.
Just for some indication, how are supplies right now?
You know, they could always be a little bit higher, and as we are heading into the summertime, we do definitely want to try and get those numbers up to avoid some kind of summer blood crisis. So anybody that's available and willing to donate, we would love to see you out there to help us out in the upcoming months.
Yeah, and so for the month of April, the 1st through the 23rd, that's when you're going to be holding this particular blood drive? What's happening the 1st through the 23rd?
So the 1st through the 23rd, we actually have we're partnering with Peanuts in order to have a Snoopy t-shirt for everybody that's actually going to be donating. It's very cute. Everybody seems to love it, so very exciting. And then also throughout the month of April, anybody that comes to donate will be entered for a chance to automatically win 2 tickets to Sonoma, California.
Really? To wine country?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right,
Expenses
very nice.
paid. It's going to be a fun time.
Okay. And for our partnership here, usually we set up at Northwoods Mall. So how are we going to be helping you to get, I mean, obviously we're getting the word out, but how else are we going to help you?
Yeah, so this time around, we're actually partnering with Firefly Distillery to host the blood drive. So it's going to be Monday, April 24th from 12 to 4 p.m. at Firefly Distillery. They've been very gracious partners of ours, and we're very happy to be partnering with them, but also just having you all here as our media partners, partnering with Firefly and getting the word out to let the Low Country know that we, desperately need, their donations, and their generosity has been a huge help for us.
And when you're talking about blood supply and the types of blood that's needed, all types are needed, but what is the most common that's used? What's the universal type?
Absolutely. So O negative is the universal donor there. So that means that you can also give to anybody, and anybody that gets it can receive your blood. So very, very important that we get all kinds of blood, but especially O negative, as they are the universal donor.
And I know that people are still even asking, if I had a COVID shot, or if I had COVID at some point, does that bar you from donating? What are the protocols?
Great question. No, not at all. So if you've had a flu shot, if you've had a COVID shot, none of that is going to bar you from donating. Really, all we require is for you to be feeling healthy the day of your donation, and then to make sure that you're hydrated and have some food the day of.
Okay. Now, again, the Red Cross Blood Drive at Firefly, that's happening on April 24th, noon to 4 p.m. Firefly Distillery. Make sure you mark it on your calendars. And the 1st through the 23rd, you get all those fun little prizes and trips to Sonoma and all the good stuff.
Correct. But with our partnership with Fox 24, we always want to make sure that our media partners are having something to throw out there. So everybody that comes to donate at the Fox 24 Drive will either receive a Red Cross beach bag, one of those Snoopy t-shirts while the supplies last, and will, of course, automatically be answered for that chance to go to Sonoma.
Okay. Well, did you hear that, folks? Make sure you go out and you give some blood. Thank you so much. Good to see you again, Brandon.
Thank you for having us.
We're back in 2 minutes.